Hi everyone, so glad you are here. My name is Tendayi Ndoro. I'm an author, a speaker, an independent mortgage and insurance advisor, and the founder of the Royal Diadems, a mentoring ministry for women and young girls, which has an assignment to help them discover their gifts, develop some skills, and harness talents to go out into the marketplace. But what matters right now is this: I'm a woman who has been through the fire, and each time I chose to keep walking. Now, the fact that you're watching this actually tells me that you have made the same choice. You showed up. That really tells me that who you are. And this course was built not from the classroom, but from over a decade of breaking, of healing, questioning, rebuilding. And, it started quite literally with having a snapped heel at a conference where I was supposed to go as a speaker. And whilst I was there thinking to myself, what do I do now? I had two choices: either walk off and just leave the conference, not even say my speech, or step up anyway. I chose to step up. Now, that moment became a picture, a portrait for things that followed and why we're even here today. It was the latest book I've written out of, say, 13 books, but it helps to explain a series of things that had happened: relationship ending with no explanation, romantic betrayals, that I found out through pictures, social media, family dynamics that left me thinking I didn't belong, workplace environments that made me doubt myself, and then that fractured ankle in Paris. I was stuck in a foreign hospital, couldn't fly home, and somehow, in that deepest point of trouble, I found peace that I had not experienced ever before. And in that season, God began to speak to me. And what came out is one of the books and an understanding of why this series needs to happen for you. So, this Abundant Life Blueprint is in 7 modules, 28 lessons, and here's what we're going to cover. We're going to start with identity. Who are you and who God says that you are? Then we go into healing. Real, honest, deep healing from every type of relational wound and pain. Then rebuilding professionally, financially, and after grief. Now, the 7 pillars, the full architecture of the Abundant Life program, covers marriage, parenting, business, ministry, health, and purpose, all modeled through the life of Jesus and Joseph. This is the framework that holds everything that we're going to go through in this course together. Then we work on the mind, breaking the limiting beliefs that you may have, walking in the Spirit, choosing to believe every single time. And then we finish with purpose and sustainability, making sure that you don't just get a breakthrough in this course, but you know how to keep walking after and apply this to every single area of your life. Now, I want to speak to you for a moment, right? You may have joined this course carrying something, a wound that's not fully healed, a question that's not been answered, a version of your life that God has shown you, but it still seems so far away. And this course was built exactly for you. Not the polished version of you, for you right now. Now, don't rush the lessons. Do the journaling prompts. That's where the real work happens. Pray the prayers out aloud. Engage in the community and be honest with yourself as you go along. So, first step, go into the classroom, start module 1, then introduce yourself in the discussion section as we welcome you in. You're genuinely glad that you're here, and I'm believing with you for everything, every healing, every breakthrough, and every step of purpose that is ahead of you. Even if your shoe heel snaps, keep walking. Your healing is not behind you, it is ahead. Now, let's begin.